And hello! Blimey! Pardon me. Okay, so you may have noticed my voice sounds a little bit different. Okay, so I'm having problems with my voice mod at the moment, so it's not cancelling out any of the background sound. Apologise for the weird sound. It's not like a cow or an animal or anything. It's my PC for crying out loud. But anyway, so this is going to be a little sneaky peeky, if you will, into the world of music. More! And I hope everyone can hear me clearly because, yeah. Otherwise I don't know what the fuck to do. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Should we do the intro? Okay, right. Full screen. Okay, so as you can see clearly, hopefully, this is the program I use. This is Reason. Reason 5.0. So yes, it's not even the most up-to-date version of Reason. This is Reason 5, which there is a Reason 10. I am going to upgrade at some point, but for now, we're just gonna use this. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you little bits. I mean, look how much stuff went into this track. Okay, now I was actually on a call with Blissful, voice of Charlie, when I started making this track, and about 2.5 hours later, I'd finished it. I did need to go over it a bit more, like, you know, do some more. Oh, blimey, we have a subscriber. Oh, nostalgia and sound. Oh, fabulous. Right, well, hopefully, you know, you sound like an expert in music or something, so I'm hoping now that I don't make a mockery of myself. Okay, so let's see. So let me show you parts. Okay, so the main part, everyone knows the main part. So, oh my god, it's still playing. That scared the living shit out of me, sorry. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so I believe this is the main part. You get a general idea. Obviously, all the instruments I used were synthesized instruments. So, you know, electronic stuff. I mean, the original was electronic anyway, but, you know, it's EDM, the original. I was obviously making mine a synthwave, which I know is a little bit cheesy, but I like synthwave. It's it has an 80s feel to it and stuff, and I like the beat. And I like the bass line as well. So let's find the bass line. So where's that? The bass line is just here. So this rumbling bass. Standard one key. You know, I believe that's C. No, that's C. I actually changed the key of this song. I don't know if anyone actually noticed this, but I changed the key of the song mainly because my singing voice has a really weird pitch, and I couldn't reach the high pitches and the low pitches in the original, so I changed the key. Obviously, this is the bass line here. And obviously, you know the rest as it goes with the rest of the track. What some of you may not have realised is there is this kind of weird poly here after the first set of verses. It's kind of hidden behind the rest of the music. But yeah, obviously altogether it sounds like this. Obviously that's my synthwave beats down here. A nice standard beat. And it has a very has a slight reverb to it as well. Now let's find the rack. Okay, so right, so we're using, I think it's this one here. So yeah, so you can see my reverbs down here. I basically have it on plate, reverb, and then as high as it will go. So you could obviously do that, but then you'd get this sound. It's too much. Okay, but it gives you just a little bit of echo, just to give you that 80s feel. Oh shit, that wasn't enough. Hang on. Oh, there you go. No, that's not it. What? It must be this. I can't bloody remember. But anyway, yeah, and again, using all electronic instruments there. So, what people probably want to hear or want to know is how I did Vox's vocals. So I will show you. I used a vocoder. Now, people think I was using a pitch correction device, but I wasn't. I don't actually have that. So I was using a vocoder. A vocoder is older. The concept of a vocoder is actually older than voice pitch correction. See, now Michael used pitch correction because, like me, he's not exactly the most impressive of singers. He's got a decent voice, and obviously he was trying to sing in character, so he was trying to sing as Angel Dust. I was trying to sing as my character, well, the characters I do voices for. So Val, obviously having a, oh yeah, baby, baby, deep voice, and then Vox with his metallic kind of robot voice. Now, this is what it sounds like together, if I got the right thing, so let's have a look. If I find the instruments. Now, this is the vocoder, okay? And it has several bands. You can do 4-band, 8-band, 16-band, 32-band, or just FFT 512, which basically just gives you full range. But but the idea of a vocoder, right, and this is the coolest part about it, is you have to use instruments. So this instrument here, right? This is one tone, right? And I believe this comes out of the left. No, the right. No, this one comes out the left speaker, and this one comes out the right speaker. So basically, I don't know if you notice, but when I sing, when Vox sings, on both sides, there are two different instruments playing. I'll show you. So, when they play together, you don't notice because it's playing into your ears, and your brain basically just puts the two sounds together. You do notice there's a slight difference between, the left and the right, but it's almost unnoticeable. But yeah, so I used this instrument here, which is called Trancey PWM for the right side, and this one which is called Hip Hop Lead for the left side. Now, Subtractor is a really old device. Now, the Reason uses devices, a bit like, it's kind of based on old school music making, where you would have to use physical devices and plug them in. Like, I'll show you. The wires everywhere, do you know what I mean? That is the most confusing crap ever. Okay, so, but yeah, so I manipulated the voice by changing different, elements in here to get that kind of, sort of thing. And with the vocoder, it also gives you the what do you call it? Well, I mean, you can change the frequency of how it sounds. So let me start. Let me do this again. Here we go. So. So you get the idea. So I mean, obviously, I was using the full band for that, just because you can understand the words better. But I will show you something. I didn't sing this song properly when I did the vocoder, because all I wanted was I just wanted the vocals. So it didn't matter if I sang it correctly or not. But I'll show you that. So here we go. You see? So I used my actual voice, but obviously I manipulated it using those instruments. The other thing you may have noticed is this thing down here. Now, these are the notes that the voice sing into. Because the thing is, I mean, like, I could just do this, right? And get rid of this, right? And then I would just, Vox would just sing in that one note. Watch this. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's from here. You see? So basically, these notes here are, it manipulates the vocoder voice into the exact pitch, tone, and rhythm, everything basically. So that's how I did that, and that's a pretty simple little thing. But I mean, it does take a long time to do, because obviously you have to remake everything. Like, you've already sung it, but then you have to redo basically every key and every note manually in there for each instrument. So I've got left and right, but I mean, you don't have to use both of those. For example, if I had just used this one, I could have just had it both come through there. But I like the effect of having both voices sounding slightly different as one. Gives that sort of like multi-tone, if you will. Okay, so moving on. So we've got Valentino, right? Now, he has a very different voice as well. People may have noticed. So let's have a look. Where is it? It's because I'm using a unison. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear me just then. I'm using a unison, which basically creates more than one voice, and you can detone it a little bit, which gives it that sort of like weird wobbling sort of feel. And obviously put the dry wetness all the way up to the top. Say, well, this goes up to 127, so that's max, which gives it that tone. Because if I turn that off, I'm not singing it correctly because I'm doing it with I'm trying to do Valentino's voice. You notice a big difference. Here we go. Look. Yeah, you fell in love, but you fell deeper in this pit. Wild death rains from above, so count your blessings, cause this is it. And obviously I double tracked it. In other words, double tracking is where you sing over the top of something you've already sung. So you sing twice. Initially, you sing twice. So that's that. So the other voice that was in there, that was by Bubble Dubs, or rather Bubble Art. I think she has her other channel. She does like does her own sort of like dubs and stuff as well. Where did I put it though? Is it in here? I think it is in here. Oh, it's here. All right, so let's go to Velvet. See, I actually muted her here, but she sang the whole thing from there. And I just used a bit of reverb on her voice, basically. And that's pretty much that segment of things. I mean, again, it's self-explanatory. When it comes down to, like, the rest of the music, it is just, like, you know, keys and chords. This one, for example... Obviously, it doesn't sound like much on its own, but obviously with the rest of the track, with the bass, the lead, and the beats and everything like that, obviously it makes more sense. Now, using different effects as well with different instruments, like the way to phase different instruments in with different frequencies and things like that. Sorry if it's all going over your head a little bit, unless of course you know music. If you know music, then you pretty much understand what I'm talking about. I mean, look at my beat. Simple stuff. I did actually play some of this with my keyboard as well, because not all of it was like I mean, what you can do is you can just put the notes in manually, but I did play some of this with keyboard and just optimize the notes, which is another way of doing it. Was it this? Oh yeah, the piano bit. Yeah, this bit here. Now this, I just had to optimize it basically. So the piano. Oh crap, which is the piano? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. You know, and by the way, I mean, I didn't realize I was doing this, but because I've been showing you my riffs, I'm actually showing you how to make the song yourself. So if you just pause, like on different parts when you watch this back as a video, you'll be able to see where all the notes go, and then you can actually, if you have a music program yourself, you can actually make it yourself. I mean, again, like, you know, the original, because it being EDM. It has its own. Silva Hound uses its own sort of like automations, transpositions, and transpose effects and things like that. But the initial structure of the track is not that difficult, to be honest. It's a great song. I love it. I mean, I really feel pumped when I listen to it. No, not necessarily mine. I mean, just all of the different versions I've heard. I mean, the rock version is really good. The metal version is really good. I say the original is really good. I haven't heard that many of them, but you know, obviously my version as well. But you know, they're all very impressive. All very impressive. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what else to talk about with this. I mean, that is pretty much the structure of the whole track. I could play the whole thing for you if you wish. Wait. What was that? Honestly, my math looks simpler than that. To be honest with you, it's really not that hard. It really isn't. When you get used to it, when you've been like using music programs for years, and I've been making music since I was about, I don't know, 17. I'm 40 now. Just revealed my age. So that's a good like 23 years. See, I'm terrible at maths. That wasn't too bad though. Yeah, I mean, let's mute. Should I play it with the vocals? Blech. Let's play it with the vocals, fuck it. Right, so, let's see. What I'll do is, as I'm playing it, I'll mute different parts so you can hear them all together. So that way you can hear different bits. Because some parts are actually slightly drowned out, but they if they weren't there in the original, you would definitely notice. So here we go.
We could have it all by the end of the night. My money, power, like a sin for delight. Cause we will take to get one hell of a high. Addicted to the madness. The studios are Atlantis. If we're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sit, then let me leave myself to burn. We'll be breathing it in. We're addicted to the fire. Feel the passion and desire. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to dance. So just concede and give it to your head.
There we are. So basically, I was just trying to show you different parts of the track as we were going through. I was thinking about like muting it, but then I thought if I mute it, it will stop the singing part, and then all you hear is the music, which, you know, to be honest, isn't a bad thing. But Velvet's got a great singing voice. Well, when I say Velvet, I mean Bubble. Or yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, again, it's really hard to explain or really hard to talk about more than what I've already said, except for I think the vocoder thing was probably one of the main points. Because people were saying that they didn't like the auto-tune. Or they didn't. It wasn't they didn't like auto-tune. It's just they were saying that it was auto-tuned. And I was like, it's not auto-tuned. It's vocoder. And there's a difference between auto-tune and vocoder. Auto-tune is basically a way of keeping your, you know, vocals in the right pitch. And vocoder is using an instrument to replace your voice. If that makes sense. So you're basically, instead of using your own voice, although you're still saying words, the instrument is your voice, and the words come through the instrument. It's hard to explain, but you got it from the explanation, I think, from earlier. But yeah, there you go, pretty much. That was pretty short, actually. What was that, 20 minutes? No, 30. It's about 35 minutes. I try to think of, I don't know if there's anything else I can actually talk to you about with this. Again, I mean, like, you know, the singing part there. I took several takes, several going overs to record each. Because obviously I recorded it 3 times. Recorded it once as Vox, once as Valentino, then again as Valentino, so I could double track it. And then obviously, you know, Bubble did her bit. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, I just added extra bits as we were going on. I mean, this is a part that you probably don't hear when you listen to it. You know, it's actually in there, but I mean, it's one of those that you don't necessarily notice when you're listening to the track. I can't even remember which instrument that is. Let's have a look. Pad. I believe it's a flute. Yeah. It's a flute, long, light. Well, basically, long just means sustained. CinemaScape is the one where I use the frequency change, where it sounds like it's like fading in. I believe it's around here. Let me just find the right instrument. Let's see. So select that one. It's called Power. Pad Power. Pad Power. Oh, there it is. Right. So, for example. Oh shit. It's good if I'm actually on the instrument. And I'll show you the scale. Look, as you can see, it's going up. So it's slowly coming through. And then it's gone. And then it happens again towards the last chorus. Yeah. And that is a basically an automation in the frequency, which is here, which then changes the tone. So it sort of goes wow, if you like. And I created an automation to basically control that using this. It's a bit like programming, I suppose, but it's very simple. Let me see, what else have I got that I did something similar to? Well, obviously this instrument, I mean, that has a bend. No, not that instrument. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, which one was it? Is it this one? No, it's not. It's basses. That's piano. Where's the lead? Oh, it's here. Sorry. Okay, so like this is a pitch bend. So the pitch bend, basically, when you get to that bit, it brings it down, and then I brought it back up again, sort of thing. This one just makes the whole tone go down. I actually don't remember what instrument I used for that one. Let's see. High pad. Well, that's bizarre. Where is it? High pad. Lead Pro. Oh, it's there. Oh, Valkyrie. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the instruments I use for a lot of my synthwave stuff anyway. But yeah. So I mean, initially that's the whole ball of wax. Anyone have any questions? Any questions at all? All right, let me put some background music on. No. Oh, that'll do. Good blimey, let's go to another room, shall we? I've had enough of this weird, confusing looking thing. Okay, so let's see. Main scene. Wah! Buongiorno, I'm back. By the way, that weird noise in the background, that's my fire. How am I doing? I'm doing fabulous. How are you? Oh, you have a question, do you, Joel? What is your question? Please, do tell. I am all ears. Well, apparently, I don't have ears. I wish I knew where the bloody hell they were. Wait, who's this? Oh, God! Ah! Ah! Oh, blimey, hang on. Let me minimize this. Minimize this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, yes, tell me, what's your question? Yes, I know. Yes, well, you know. The thing is, I just wanted to show you a little sneaky peeky of how I made the track, and that way at least you know I made the track, and you don't think I was just, like, lying or something. Bah! Hey, blimey, we had a bone breaker join the Hazbin madhouse. Well, it's fabulous. It's lovely to have you. Yes. Well, thank you very much, Ed. Oh, blimey, I can never say your name. Adania Wolfheart. Right. May I ask you, would you ever do more music? Yes, I will. I actually have some more music on the way. Ah. I believe me and Alistair are doing a rendition of a song called Smile. Ah. I believe the music's gone down really, really low. Hang on, just turn that up. Oh, right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I like to think that we do good music. Did you know that Lucifer was actually called God's music? No, sorry, hang on. His name was God's Song. Also known as the Lightbringer and Morning Star and all that bollocks. Oh no, it's a paid program, and the name of that program is called Reason by Propellerhead. Who's my least favorite overlord? Alistair. Wait, who's Murdoch Nichols? Why? Who's the king of evil? Me, I'm more evil than Sauron. Do you know who's more evil than Sauron? Melkor. Inside every no, I can't, because apparently every time I go to sing it, I sing it wrong. No, I wouldn't shout that if you go back to school, Echo. When you go back to school, just say, I am friends with the devil. No, don't do that. That put you in a straitjacket. Ma. Do I have a release date? For what song? Oh, for the newest one? Not yet. No, I still need to work on some things. Alistair is king of evil. More like king of idiot. Thank you, yes. Thank you, Barky. Barky? Oh, I like that. Is it true? No, of course not, Alistair. I'm joking. Blimey. I read the word apple devil. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It takes a long time to make music, you know, Mr. DemonCatBandit. And by the way, people, Mr. TheDemonCatBandit is the one that did the artwork for the video. My laugh. I don't have a release date, no. Have I killed God? No. No, you'll be fine, Alistair. It's fine. You know how to cheer yourself up. With a smile. Can I speak Dutch? No. I did learn all the languages at one point, but it's been such a long time. I've been alive for a very long time, you know. 4.5 billion years old, by the way. Oh, blimey. I love the artwork used for the video. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, you should thank the Demon Cat... gosh, what was his surname? Bandit. It's very good. Oh no, people use those weapons. They really do. But a lot of people that come down here, most of the people that actually, you know, go into combat already have skills and abilities. So, you know, what use is a rocket launcher when you can literally split someone in half with your mind? Thank you for the donation, by the way. More. Oh, well, I'm glad I brought back fond memories for you, Gerber. How do I sacrifice it? How do you mean? Oh, blimey, do you? Who is my favourite overlord? Well, I must say, I have to say I'm quite partial to VOX, but that's because it's very obedient. No. No one gets spared in hell. Everyone is, they're all down here to be punished, you see. That's my opinion of Valentino. Lovely chap. Very tall. Can I speak Italian? Yes. Oh, thank you, Destroyer. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There is an instrumental, so you can sing along to that. What would I do if he hugged me out of nowhere? I'd vaporize him. Oh, thank you. Yes, well, I'm going to work on some more stuff. I'm actually working on a Lucifer-esque track, you know, very similar to, you know, Alistair's game. Well, I have my own kind of spin on things. So maybe I'll do one called, I don't know, Lucifer's Hell or something. Do I listen to Nickelback? if I try not to. I'm always chasing rainbows. Well, I believe Charlie is going to sing that one. Well, I would, but then most of the other people in the chat won't be able to understand me, so I think I'm just going to stick to English for now. Well, I'm going to try and bring as many in as possible. Did you know that Alistair's actually planning to interview a bunch of us? Oh, that's going to be ridiculous. Yes, it is someone that speaks Italian, Emmanuel. Wait, are you saying you're someone that speaks Italian? Oh, fabulous. Hello, and a floof. Wait, what do you mean when I'm just talking? I actually use a voice mod for that one. I think Alistair would sing first on a Lucifer Alistair version of Addict. But to be honest, I don't want to keep doing the song because it's been done a million times by other people. Besides, what am I supposed to be addicted to? Sinners? You gotta be joking. I wonder if he could produce free Wi-Fi. Well, that would be funny. How am I so small? I read your question there, by the way. Hang on. Can I actually reveal that? Oh, I can't. Well, you see, I was the first being to be created in existence, so there was no height or height standard. So when I was just created as you know, so on and so forth. And then God decided, well, actually, I'm going to make him a little bit taller. And I was like, hang on a minute, what the bloody hell? Yes, it's a fabulous song. Fabulous. Blame me, what? Oh, maybe I'll record something for you, Alistair, Radio Demon. Hang on a minute, there's two of you. The hell? I can't be dealing with this, it's too much. Well, anyway, I thought I would just show you that little, preview, a little explanation on how I made the track and how you can make the track as well. And, of course, how I did Vox's singing voice. Very interesting indeed. But I am going to call my dues because my voice mod isn't working, which means I can't bring any more characters in. It sucks. Okay, so thank you very much for your questions. Thank you very much for your patience. And thank you very much for joining me for this little snippet. And I'm sure we'll spend some more time in the future. No, Michael's taller than me. Anyway, I will... Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yes, I will speak to you very soon. Love you all. A.D.D.I.C.T. Belle. Blimey, was it actually picking my voice up? Oh, there it is. It was. Blimey. Okay, bye-bye, people.